Hey, what's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's JJ, and we back at it like an addict, no rehab, because I'm addicted to giving you guys all that advice and information you're gonna need to get that crawl out of your dreams open, and we're gonna help you get that crawl out of your dream open. This video right here is gonna be a very informative video that you're gonna need to know for when you get in. This is something that I really didn't know or really didn't pay much attention to when I got in. It's just basically how to properly do a cash deal and make sure you have all the necessary paperwork and all the information on your car deal so you don't get fined. My first year in, I didn't have a lot of this stuff done and taken care of the right way, so I end up getting fined $3,000. And I don't want that to happen to you when you get into the game, because you got into the game kind of fast and you wasn't really paying attention to what they were trying to tell you when you went to the used car commission class. So you got your little fine. That's what happened to me, because I thought like when you do a cash deal, all you need is like the name and phone number and collect the money and you good. But no, I'm about to go over everything that you're gonna need to keep you compliant with the used car commission, so you don't have to get that fine. So first you want to get in. I already got my Fraser pulled up, but you want to log up into your Fraser if you got Fraser software, or you can handwrite these stuff. But me, I just pay the $55 a month for the Fraser. So first you want to enter a sale. It's going to be a cash sale, but you can do outside financing, buy here, pay here, wholesale. They got all that into this one software for you, so you don't have to handwrite anything. Just click cash sale, and then you just put in the amount that you're selling the car for. Just say $2,000, and then you can just zero out everything else, like the title fee and the dealer fee. You can just zero that out to zero. And then after you do that, you would just want to come over here to the customer tab. I mean, if they're a business, you want to put in their business information, but if they're a customer, you want to put in their name, last name, you want to put in their address. You want to make sure you got a good working phone number for them. You don't necessarily have to put an email address. You can put that in if you want to. If you want to do some email things to the customers, if you got anything like that. And then you want to get over here to the select vehicle tab, and then that'll pull up all your inventory. And then you select the vehicle that you're selling the person, and then you want to put in your temp tag. You want to put in your temporary tag number. So get your temp tag. Get your temp tag, put those numbers in, the 4806-00681. Bam, you put that in, and then you'll select a salesperson. If you got more than one member, you'll put in you and all your salespeople's name, and you'll select one, and there you go. Oh, don't mean to delete that one. Let's go back. And then if there's a co-buyer, then you just put in all the co-buyer's information. It'll pop up, and name, address, all that other co-buyer. Then if they got the same address, it'll fill it in automatically for you. And then once you do that, you click, let me go back to it. You complete a sale, and then after that, it'll pop up this form, the print forms page, and then then your page will look like this, and then you'll click on your bill of sale. You'll do your odometer statement, your buyer's guide. You'll do your WIO, and then once this WIO form pops up, you want to type in nothing promised, nothing implied, and then you want to do the agreement to accept delivery. You want to do a 30-day title notice, and you want to also do a disclosure of title requirement. You don't have to do the agreement to accept delivery form. That's just more of like if you're financing. But yeah, so then you'll print off all those forms. And then they'll all print off, and you'll have them all in your hand. You'll have the customer right here in front of you, and then you want to go over everything and want to explain to the customer everything, and you want to make it clear. So basically you'll explain. The first page is just going to print out a receipt, just showing the customer the amount they paid for the vehicle and the amount you received for the vehicle. So to collect your money, make sure all your money is correct. Then you want to X and line and have them sign this first page, and bam, that's done. Then the next page is going to be a bill of sale. It's going to be basically the bill of sale showing transfer of ownership, showing that you're transferring the vehicle over to them and they're the owner of the vehicle. So you want to make sure their name, their address, and their phone number is correct, because sometimes you'll sell a vehicle and you don't have the title in at that time, so you have to call the customer to come back and pick it up, or you mail it. So you want to make sure you have all the correct information. And then the customer, they're going to sign 2 places on this bill of sale. They're going to sign right here. They're basically showing that they're going to receive original insurance dated, a clean or rebuilt title, and then they're going to receive a clean title in this case. So they'll sign right there, and then they'll also sign here at the bottom where it says buyer. And then you, as a car dealer, you're going to sign right there. Then bam, on to the next page. Next page is the odometer disclosure, just stating that the customer are aware of the miles that's on the vehicle. So anything 10 years or older, it's going to read exempt on the miles. And then if it's like 9 years and older, 9 years, like 9 years and back, then you'll have to put the exact miles, and then the exact miles are read off right here where it says exempt on this form. It'll read off the exact miles, and you want to make sure you put the exact miles that's on the vehicle when you get done with the test drive. You want to make sure it's all right. Then the next page is the page that a lot of customers, they look at, but they don't really understand it. So I'm gonna make a more in-depth video about this page. This is basically gonna be its own video of itself. This is the as-is form, just stating that when you sell a used vehicle, it's sold as is with no warranty, unless the dealership is offering an extended warranty that you pay for, or they include it into the price of the sale. But you're selling a cash vehicle, so you're probably not going to include the extended warranty. And it's a 2-part page to that. And like I said, I'll go more in depth about this one form itself. And then next is a WIO, just a form that's stating that nothing was promised or implied, so you don't have customers coming back or calling the used car commission on you, telling them like you promised them new tires, that you promised to tint their windows, you promised that if anything go wrong with their car, you were going to fix it. So you want them to make sure they sign this form along with that as-is form, to make sure that they know that you didn't promise or imply nothing. So you didn't promise to fix any cars when they leave, you didn't promise to tint windows, you didn't promise anything. So you want to make sure they sign that and they know what they're signing. So they'll sign right there, and you'll sign right there as the authorized dealer. And then let's go to the next page. Next page is the disclosure of title requirements. It's just basically going to go over with the customer, just stating that they're going to receive a clean green title in this case. But if it's not, then you'll mark right there so they'll acknowledge that they're receiving a salvage or a rebuild or a junk title. You can't sell a junk title, but that's just in case. But they'll sign right there, and then you'll sign right underneath them. Then bam, you go on to that next page. And this form right here is just basically, you don't have to do it if you're selling cash, but I just do it just because this is more like if you're financing, it's a finance page, but I do it as well. This right here is just stating that they're going to take delivery of the vehicle today. So they're going to drive off with the vehicle. They own the vehicle, they're driving off with it. And if they don't have insurance, that's on them. If they want to drive off your lot without having insurance, that's on them. They have the paperwork to show that they own the vehicle. So if they would drive off your lot, they have all the necessary paperwork. And this right here just saying that they agreed to take delivery of the vehicle without having insurance as well. So you just make sure you cover all your bases, because you don't want anything coming back on you, more money that you already had to spend just to get open. So you don't want to get fined like me or have anything that comes back on you. So you want to cover all your bases, cross your T's and dot your I's. This right here is the last page. Attention buyer, you must title. That don't really make no sense. You must title and register the vehicle in your name within 30 days after you take ownership or possession of it. So once the customer has possession of the vehicle and they have their title, they have 30 days of the time of which you sold in the vehicle to get that title switched over into their name. Because a lot of times customers don't get title switched over, and then they'll be running tolls and stuff like that, and then they'll send you a bill. And you don't want that. You want to make sure, like, once the customer received the title and all this paperwork, they have 30 days from the time that you sold in the vehicle to get it switched over. So it's kind of a good and a bad thing. So it's kind of 50-50. Like you can sell the car when you don't have the title. If you feel like you've been having a good relationship with the auctions, sometimes the auctions give you the titles. Usually they get you the title within 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it takes a week. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. So you want to kind of relay that to your customer that you have 30 days to get on their title, but they also have 30 days to switch their title within their name. So once they're driving the vehicle, make sure they save up some money so they can get their tag. So, because you have 30 days to get them their title, and if you don't get them their title within 30 days, you will have to refund them all their money. So even if they drove the car for 30 days, you didn't get that title, and the car broke down, and you can't even sell the vehicle anymore, you still have to refund them their money. That's just the rules. So it's kind of up to you. Like if you want to wait until the title gets in to sell the vehicle, or you want to sell the vehicle without having the title. So it's kind of just really up to you what you prefer and what works best for you. And next, you already filling out. Now you collecting the money, you filling out your temp tag, and then once you fill out your temp tag, you want to make a copy of their driver's license or ID. You want to basically put it on the printer, the driver's license and ID. You put them together and just make a copy of them together. And then once you do that, you go to your temp tag log, and bam, you write out the customer's name, you write out the purchaser's name, the day you issued it, the vehicle make and model, the VIN number of the vehicle. Bam, right there on tag date, on which tag you wrote out to that customer. That'll keep your temp tag log up in order. And then after you do all of that, you want to put all that information into a folder. So you want to get you a folder. You can get these from ODI. I'll show you the place to get those from. It's gonna be, you want to put the year, the make, the model, the VIN, and then you want to just put the tag number of the vehicle. So when the used car commission, they're gonna call you in, they're gonna want to see all your paperwork is in order. So you can have everything already written out on the front. So when they pull out the folder out the file, they already see everything is all in order, and bam, you're good to go, no file for you. And then you want to put the date that you sold it, and you can put the stock number as well of the vehicle. That's just up to you, but you don't have to. I mean, if it's, you don't have to. And then on this side, on the other side of the form is the customer's information. You want to put their name, address, phone number, just for your files, and make sure everything is in line. But I won't show you the customer's information because that's the customer I sold to. And then after all of that, so now just say you sold them the vehicle the same day, you gave them the title the same day. You want to get that title notarized, and you also want to put a tax stamp on that title. And I'll show you the tax stamp. Let me see where is it, if I have any. I don't, somewhere around this. It's a lot of paperwork that I gotta get filed, but yeah. Once you get a title, you have to put a tax stamp on it and sign it over to the customer, and then you'll sign it, they'll sign it. Bam, now they have 30 days to get it into their name. You want to make a copy as soon as you receive the title and any information that's with the title. So if it's a power of attorney, you want to make a copy of both of those forms. And also, after you sell the vehicle and sign the title over to the customer, you want to make a copy of that as well. So you want to have 2 copies of the title for when you first receive the vehicle, and you want to have one for when you sign the vehicle over. And if there's no more spots where you can't sign the vehicle over, you also want to have, so you'll need 3 copies of the title. So you'll have one for, when you first got the vehicle, one when you got it transferred over, and then you have one for when you signed over, so you'll have 3 copies. And then for you guys that want to wait and mail the title to the customers, I usually give my customers about a week. I usually message them on whatever site that they message me on. So if it's Facebook, Let Go, Offered Up, I'll send them a message. Or if they text me, then I'll send them a text message. I'll also give them a call and voicemail. And I usually handle all my title work on Tuesdays. I call it Title Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, this is when I do my titles. So you want to basically give your customers about a week. If you don't hear from them, mail that title off, get that title away from you and out your hands. So you're gonna have to mail it certified with a return receipt, and that's gonna cost you about $7, $7-8 to mail it certified with a return receipt. But this is also going to be your proof to the used car commission that, hey, I sold them the vehicle on this date, but I mailed it to them a week later or 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later on this date, but I mailed them their title to the address that they gave me or the information that they gave me 30 days before, so you don't get in trouble. So they don't come back 30 days and be like, oh, I never received my title. So, or if the used car commission call you, you have all your proof and information. You can just, bam, go right to the used car commission, make a copy of everything in the folder, show them like, hey, I send them their title certified. I still have their title sitting here for them. If they want to come pick it up, they can. But I mailed it off. I did everything I was supposed to do. So you don't get in trouble. You don't get fined. So that's all you want to do. And me, what I do is I have all my customers write their name, address, and phone number on the index card. So I also have their writing and all their writing on the card. So, and let them know it came from them. And then, hey, but if you do have the good customers that's there at their house and they receive it, that means they'll sign this, and then you'll get this back in the mail. And then you just put that with the file, and bam, deal is complete. Bam. Deal is complete. You're compliant. You don't have any loose ends on the car. You're not getting in trouble with the car commission. All your paperwork's in order, and you just keep rolling. Just keep pushing out deals after deals after deals. But that's the easy process. Like I said, give your customers about a week. I mean, if you don't hear from them within a week, mail that title off and get it away from your lot. Because a lot of times people are not responsible. A lot of times they're not responsible, so they try to blame you and put the blame on you. But hey, you have all the proof, and you're compliant, and you're not getting in trouble. But yeah, this is the end of this video. If you like this video, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna keep growing, and I'm gonna keep giving you guys all the information you're gonna need. I'm out. Thank you.